be. You hear me all right? We're not playing Stanley Parable today. We're just, we got to get to a specific part in the game so that way we can look at a plant. Because there was a plant that I wanted to paint because he makes sure that you pay attention to it. Now, if I recall correctly, the objective to get there is to just do the opposite of what he's saying the entire time. Or something like that. Does anyone remember how you get to the plant? I promised you guys an early stream yesterday. I was like, can't stream today. Early stream tomorrow. And today's tomorrow. Having a little bit of tea along with this.
All of his co-workers were gone.
It's just in a hallway, but you have to like get it so that way the game just stops working.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Like, it's just like, you've done everything wrong. What are you doing?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Abby.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh my god,
Perhaps he
you
wanted
haven't
to
been
stop by
screaming
the
for the
employee
past
lounge
hour
first,
non-stop,
just
even
to admire
with
it.
me petting you. That's so cool of you.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But
What is
eager
this?
to
This is
get
an
back
early
to
stream.
business,
I'm gonna do some
Stanley took
art.
the first open door
I'm
and
Disabel.
left.
Thank you for the 27 months of support. Alright, so it was this away?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I'm trying to
I realize
remember
that
exactly
investing
where
your
we go.
trust in
I
someone
think
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
I think it's this
Let
way.
me prove it.
I think
Let me
I'm going the
prove
right
that
way.
I'm on your side. Give me a
I
chance.
probably should have looked this up
Now listen
beforehand,
carefully,
but
this is
when have I
important.
ever been prepared for a
Stanley
stream?
walked through the red door.
Caldella, thank you for the
Perhaps
23
you
months of support.
misunderstood.
That is almost
Stanley walked through the
2 years of
red
support, yeah.
door.
Hey Toxic, how you doing? You need to do the adventure line. I
still
forget
don't
how
think
the
we're
adventure line
communicating
happens,
properly.
though.
Stanley, oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
I don't think I can.
Running and
I think
running
I
and
went the
running,
wrong
just
way.
the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
I'm gonna do art
I
once
just-
I can get
I
to the
wanted to
plant to look
stop.
at it. I think it's just a standard
we would both
prop.
Be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think, well, I think I have a solution. Here.
Am I gonna do
let
that
me
door
show
bug?
you.
What happens if you listen to the narrator? You get an ending. It hasn't been going on long. It
do
was
we
about 3
want?
minutes.
What are we looking for? Here.
Oh yeah, this is the wrong ending. I just need to kill myself in this ending.
If we just stay right here. No, wait. Where are you going?
This is the he gets super depressed
Oh, no.
because you're trying to kill
Stay
yourself.
away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all
Okay,
of
how do I
this.
get the adventure line going?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay
Is that
here.
like a
Don't
specific
take this
beginning
from
needs to
me.
happen?
No! No. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley?
This is like the
Please, I'm
worst
asking you
end.
not to take
I
this
hate
away
this
from
ending
me.
because it
I
actually
can't go
makes me
back to
feel
what I
bad.
was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing
It's the get
this?
lost one.
Stanley, let's go back to the... My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Maybe you're just getting a
It's the one with the elevator?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It
The
looks
other
like you wanted
elevator.
to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Ugh. Alright, so that was wrong. Oh, this is the secret end beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
The
Stanley
whiteboard
decided to
ending.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't think I can get to the ending I want to from here.
When Stanley came
No,
to
I
a
can.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I just stand here? What is the trick to this? I've completely forgotten. We're back to Stanley because I'm trying to do an art stream, but we need to get to the thing so I can, like, screenshot it. Alright. Adventure line. Stanley Parable. There we go. Let's just look it up. Can be found in the confusion ending. Let's see. Okay, so how do we get the confusion ending? Spoilers. Of course there's spoilers. Exit Stanley's office. At the 2 doors, pick the one on the right. Continue to the employees' lounge and enter the door to the left as
This
designated
was not
by
the correct way
the
to
narrator.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, go through here.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right here, and then the elevator.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section,
This
walked
elevator.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Alright. When you're exiting the square room, narrator tells you to go to the
Stanley didn't want
left.
to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go
Okay, cool. We're getting there. We're making it happen.
From here, it's left.
Then tell you to go left. Then tell you to go through. Walk through. Walk towards it. He will close it in your face. Okay.
Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Behind you, closes that door in your face too.
No, not the right. Why would I?
He opens the garage door. Proceeding through it, you find a monitor room from later in the game. Then he resets the game, having spoiled it.
We went down right, left.
Okay, we're making the
down.
right direction now. I think we're on track for it to be the right trick.
Okay,
now.
yes, I've got it now. This
Okay,
story
cool.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
I don't think I can screw it up now. I think I just go along the one linear path from here on out. Almost had it. Went the wrong way.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just.
I think I'm locked into the adventure ending at this point. Yeah, you just had to get that first part.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Alright, now do I do anything from here? Do I need to do anything, including a row of chairs blocking one of them? After 30 seconds of exploring the hallway, the arrow will open all doors for you. No matter which door you enter, you'll end up back in... Okay, cool. So he's just... we're locked in now. We're good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
God, I got
missed
this,
a memo.
like, lump in my throat. Allergies or something, man. It sucks.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Okay,
It
cool.
was right here just
I
a
think the
minute
plant
ago.
looks almost
I'm
exactly
for
like
sure
this.
it's
I've
here
completely
somewhere.
forgotten.
Okay, then.
Is this the sad
It's an
ending? No, this is
adventure.
fine.
Come, Stanley.
Alright, doesn't matter which
Let's
door we pick. Let's
find
pick this
the
one.
Story.
I already did the sand ending. Not trying for that one, but I found it. I want to find the actual plant.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. Now there's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
The jumping off the stairs one I think is the worst, probably. Yeah.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
This
steps.
game is really good. I really wanted to get the achievement, but I'm going to just have to spend a
Now
little bit.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my
This
story
might be
took place
okay
in
to
an
do an
office
art
building.
of, but I think I'll
Is
take a
that correct?
screenshot of it just in case.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Close second is the
Well,
insanity
you know what?
ending. Yeah.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay.
Congratulations! I
Isn't
know
there
you
an
put in
ending
a
that
lot of
involves
hard work,
Half-Life? I
and it
think so,
really
yes.
paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
I don't
We
know. I'll
both
just take a
know you didn't
screenshot of
put in
that
any
just in
actual
case.
work for that
I
win.
like
Some people win fair
the
and
lighting.
square, and this was not one of those situations.
I win.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
And this game has multiple game references. Yeah, it's got a Minecraft reference in it. Lighting pretty. Yeah,
All right,
Adventure Line.
I've
We
got a
made it. We're
solution.
doing it.
This time, to make sure we don't get
Now we
lost,
should
I've
see it
employed the
as long
help
as we
of
just
the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
we'll keep
How
following
simple is
this and then
that?
eventually we'll hit it.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I don't remember the
Here's a thought.
portal
Will
one.
wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there. Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination
A very good
still a story?
line.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
We should
I
be
think
running
what
into
we
the
need
plant
right
any
now
second now.
is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Adventure music. Here it is. No? We'll come back to it.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Here is the
Stanley,
fern.
This fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
All right, cool. So we're going to do that now. Found it. Fern. It's considerably less interesting looking than I remember it. I didn't study it clearly enough last time. Is there any way we can up the quality? Advanced anti-aliasing shader detail. Very high. Be super pretty. Not that any of these stats really matter, but okay. Oh. Crash the game? Oh, damn it. Oh. Crud. Alright. The fern was too nice. I mean,
All of his co-workers were gone.
The
What did it
graphics don't
mean?
look too much
Stanley
better.
decided to go to
I'm a
the
little
meeting
afraid that we're
room.
gonna
Perhaps
get
he
all
had
the way back
simply
to the
missed a
fern and
memo.
it will not matter. I got the screenshot just in case, but like we can just
Stanley
we
came
can
to
just
a set
go.
of two open- This was
Do you notice any difference in the graphics? Like, does this look any different to any of you? It's not any different. Are the graphics just too good for my computer to handle? Why is it... Why is it crashing? Is it because it's like... Can I make it even better than that? I cannot handle the just insane graphics of this wonderful game called Stanley Parable. What do you want to bet it's reverted back? Okay, no. No. These are
all of his co-workers were
glistening,
What could
high
it mean?
HD
Stanley decided to
2001
go to the
style
meeting.
graphics. Look
Perhaps
at
he had
this.
simply
Look
missed
at
the
how
memo.
beautiful it all is. Oh, it's so different.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not. the
You've
correct
never
way to
seen
the
more
meeting
beautiful
room, and
things
Stanley
than
knew it
this.
perfectly well.
It's just gorgeous.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Look at
Ethereal
it. Look
Lounge
at those
first,
papers.
just to
They
admire it.
glow with an ethereal presence. It's wonderful. And that plant.
Yes,
It's
truly a
wonderful.
room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Better than Crisis.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
I just
He
wanted to let you guys
wander
know
about
that this
and
is
get
not
even
actually
further
real
on track.
life that you're watching
So
right
in order
now.
to get back, he needed to go from here it's oh no, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
This is not real life, by the way. This is actually a video game. I know it looks
Right,
really
left,
real, but it's
down,
not.
Left, right. Yep, okay.
My
okay,
computer
yes.
is definitely
I've got it now.
overheating.
This
Like, this
story
is
is
just
absolutely,
unrealistic.
definitely
The
this
levels,
way.
real life looks less real than this. I know.
No,
This
no,
isn't
no,
real.
No,
This is a
this
video
isn't
game.
right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time
I know.
trying to
It's super
salvage this
surprising.
nonsense,
This
we'll
isn't
just
a
restart
live
the
stream
game
of
from
me
the
walking
beginning.
around an
And this
abandoned,
time,
like,
suppose
office
we don't wander
space.
so far off track, hmm?
This is so
Okay,
good looking.
from
I
the
know.
top.
I know. Oh, look at that bloom. So incredibly
his
realistic
co-workers
and
were
lifelike.
What
This
could it
was worth
mean?
restarting my
Stanley
game
decided
for
to go to
several
the meeting
times.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely
Open the door.
restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Open door.
Everything should be...
Open door.
Oh, did something change?
Open door.
Stanley.
Open door.
Did you change anything when we were back in that
Open
room
the
with
door.
monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Open the
I know
doors.
for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay.
Open
then.
door.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Stop having it be closed. Open door. Man, this fern that we're about to see is going to be so intense. Like, you will never appreciate... You'll cry. Like, this fern will look so good, you will actually physically cry tears of joy. It'll reconfirm your belief in God, because only a world that would allow something as beautiful as that could have been created by
I'll
a higher
say it,
being.
This is the worst adventure
Random
I've
chance
ever
could
been on.
not
I
have
can
caused
promise
this
you,
to
there
happen.
definitely
You'll
was
become
a story
Catholic
here before.
instantaneously upon
Do we
seeing
just-
this fern.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
We're
he
about to
simply
see a
missed the
fern.
memo.
Are you ready? Any second now. Here's the blank room.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this
I never
wrong.
played the beginner's guide,
It's
no.
possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction?
I
and
mean,
see if
look
we
at
missed
that
anything?
plant. That's wonderful. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. How it's like basically like 3 polygons just stretched super wide.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it
The
comes.
leaves. I
Oh,
know.
wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This fern may not actually work for us because it might be like
Now this-
too.
Well, I'll be
There
honest,
is
I don't
no
know this
noticeable
place at all.
difference between
Is
high
this the
graphics
story?
and low.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair
I put
and
in
square,
20-something
and this was
minutes
not
into
one of
this.
those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
It's a line.
Right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable
Real work.
Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
We're doing an art stream once I can find
See?
this fern,
The
and it's
line
right
goes
on
where
this
the
line
story is.
somewhere.
It's over in this direction.
We're almost there.
Onward, Stanley,
Here it
to
comes.
destiny.
I love that if you go to the wiki
Here's a
page for
thought.
this, like,
Wouldn't
it
wherever
has
we
the,
end up
like,
be our
sprite
destination,
asset
even
for
if
the
there's no
line.
story there?
Like, you can go
Or
and
to put
look
it
at the
another way,
line. As
it's
if,
the
like,
story of no
it really
destination,
needs to be
still a
there.
story. Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Oh, look at that light. That's
I'd
so
like to
pretty.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten
Here
the
it
mood.
comes.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits, Metal Mario. It's the fern. Jesus. It's immaculate. Alright, so we need to, like... We need to get a good angle for this. I can't jump. There's no jumping in this game. I think if you press space enough, it eventually lets you, or is that shopkeep? That's shopkeep. It's a lot darker in here than I thought. Paint the line instead. That's very abstract. Just this. It's the fern needs more light. I agree. It's too dark in here. Can I turn on a light? You can climb a chair. I mean, there's a bit of light coming in from this angle. So you can kind of almost see it. That tasteful dim bounce from behind the curtains. I know. Like, look at that right there. That's That's definitely a fern. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm somewhat, well, you can't turn on cheats. The game won't let you turn on cheats. Huh. Well, I was kind of planning on painting this week, but, it's kind of terrible. Go into the config settings. Probably not. The game's probably going to stop me. How would you feel if the narrator was narrating your life? Be alright. It's a beautiful fern. What are you talking about? You're right. I'm just a heathen. I mean, it's definitely something. Ferns are legit hard to draw. I did every ending, yes, but we're doing a painting stream, and I was gonna paint this because I remembered this being a completely different fern. It's an asset from a 10-year-old game on a 20-year-old engine. Yeah, something tells me that it may not be as good of an art project as I thought. But, I don't know. I've been kind of trapped in my house for the past 6 months. So, I haven't seen things. Huh. Aren't a lot of the ferns in this game in games made by some weird mathematical formula? I mean, this one looks like it's probably just some, like, planes. Is there a copy of this fern in the museum? It might have better lighting. How do I get to the... How do I get there? You can kind of bullshit it, but I mean, what's the point? Is there a way to turn up the brightness? Gamma... How do I change the gamma? Is that an option? Can I actually change settings? If it crashes again, we might have to do something else. I'm a bird. I'm a bird. Oh. Oh. Maybe I can fly up above the... Is the gamma going to make this look any different? Probably not. Impulse 100. I'm flying now, so I can get a slightly different angle. Huh. Oh, it's happening again. I'm wondering if Matt _ Bong 0 works in this. No idea what that does. Don't notice any differences. Why are we humming a plant? Well, I was thinking about painting it because it's very important, as you can clearly see. Now, I'm just very tall. It's defonged. The fonging has stopped. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Well, crud. What am I going to paint this week, then? Because I don't really feel like painting this. Like, this is significantly more disappointing than I remember it being. Crud. Little party hat. Well, we've got screenshots, so if we decide we want to paint it, we can do that. What's a cool visual concept that you've seen recently? I like in I could do some cool gradient vector stuff, but I don't know. Crud. Crud, crud, crud. This is why I do 2 weeks between art streams. Arc photos. See if any of those are any good. Let's go ahead and just do the Homestuck screen res. Alright, there we go. This is my old computer case. I need to probably upgrade it. Or part it out or something. Art isn't canceled. We're just doing something else. Do we have Arc? Arc. Let's see. Properties. Local files. Where does it save pictures? Does anyone know? Did I not do the Stanley Parable? I did. And, Is that Herman Swole image still here? I think it is. Scroll down. I just want to see my pictures that I've taken. This is everyone else's pictures. If you click view up at the top. Properties. View. Oh, up here. Screenshots. Show on disk. Maybe not Stanley Parable. We're gonna just have to guess what any of these are. Okay, that's Warframe. And that's Gmod. That's Danganronpa. Raft? Where do you think Arc would be? That's cool. I'm doing it the dumb way. Please explain the smart way to do it, because I don't know. Oh, that game. Nope. It'd be a more recent one in the screenshot viewer. Okay, let's try that. View screenshots. Arc. There we go. Thank you. All right, so there's this one, and then this one. I don't think I can get those reds, but I do really like the way those trees look. This one's pretty nice. Swamp ain't bad. This one's like kind of a bit muddled. The red is pretty. Do I have that red? I think the second one is right, yeah. We'll give it a go. Edit with GIMP. Alright, And then my canvas, I like to do this. I don't think it's really necessary to do this, but it helps keep me on track. So my canvas here is 16 by 20. That means the biggest size can be 20. The smallest size can be 16. That's in pixels. We can bring this up until it's right about the right size. It's almost square, to be honest. It just doesn't look like it. And then we can kind of like figure out where we want it. Kind of wiggle it around from there. So like maybe a little bit less sky. Something around there, maybe? Hey, Natalie. I use GIMP for most stream stuff. A lot of Town of Nowhere was made in GIMP just because it's free. We can go for something a little bit more like asymmetrical by making it go a little off tilt one way or the other, but I think right down the center is pretty good. The problem is getting this red right, and I just don't know if I got that red. Let me see if I've owned that red. Alright, so I've got this red, but this is more of a cadmium red. I could probably pull up let's see, webcam, and then just, I don't know, get rid of Stanley Parable because we're clearly not doing that today. Display capture, sure. Cool. Excuse me. Okay. So there's that, and I can make it a little bit bigger just because we're going to try and like find the right color. So if I hold it here. So this red is kind of a cheaper red, and it could be fine for filler. I don't think that's the right color, though. We'll keep it as a maybe. It's going to be like this parenthral or pearl red, right? And it's got a little bit of like yellowy orange in it as well. Maybe. What paints do I have? Well, I'm using a canvas that I started another painting on and then ditched because that's, I don't know. I just want to not go outside as much as possible right now. Try and do my part because I don't have to go anywhere. I shouldn't go anywhere because that's just going to cause problems for people who do have to go places. Like people who have to go to work. I got a Nopthal red. It's fairly similar. It's a little bit lighter, I think. Yeah. That might be closer to what we're looking for. I'd hope if the camera was actually like pointed somewhere in the general area of what I'm looking at. Oh, that's all the way over at the computer screen. Can you be over just slightly? All right, cool. So now if I shrink this down a bit, yeah. Oh, come on now. I need to get a better setup for this. Right now, taping it to the top of my camera is probably not the best way, but all right. So there's that red. That's probably closer. So it's probably that, and then camera is doing whatever it feels like doing. Managed to get some paint on my chair. That's great. What else do we need? We need like a blue gray, and what do you want to say that color is for the branches? It looks black, but it's probably just a brown leaning towards black. Camera slipping. Yeah. It's just going to do what it's going to do. Yeah. I can't get the camera to stay put right now. Brownish with the tiniest hint of green. Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on. And then the sky is mostly white, but we might add in some blue. What if we zoomed in even more? Like, what if we just took, like, this bit? Like, just did that. That might be more interesting. It would require a little bit more precision, but I think this is not the Stanley Parable. Yeah, I need to switch it to art now. Because we were going to do Stanley Parable up until we did art. And then now I need to switch it. So it's no longer the Stanley Parable. Now we're doing art. Sorry about that. Fixed. It was Stanley Parable. We were going to paint that nice looking plant, but it ended up not being very rad. I like that okay. Let me get that as an actual, like, cropped region. We can be a little bit more impressionistic about it because, you know, reasons. I do like the swamp, though, but I think I mainly like that bit where the light's coming in from the trees. Like that little bit right there. About there-ish. Bonk. Like, that's pretty cool. And if I could actually get those colors, it'd be great. My fear is that I can't. The beard is really growing wild. Yeah, it's starting to get a little intense. I think we can do this. I think it's fine. I think I can figure out the reds. But we need to do just the sky color first. It's hyper zoomed in, but I think it's pretty. Am I just saying that because I want to start a painting, or am I saying that because it's actually pretty? I'm being a bit indecisive right now. I apologize. I haven't really done any Homestuck art, no. Wouldn't worry too much about getting the exact colors. I'd like to get close to them, and I might change the sky to have a little bit more sky. It is pretty. The stuff that I find that people like is this the right... Is that really right? This, like, canvas size? Feels wrong. Four by 3. That's probably right. Fuck. 15 plus 3, is it? That's 16 right at the end there. And then... That's probably close to 20. And then this is 15? What? My wrist ruler must be all sorts of stretched out, because that is a solid 15. No, that's 16. Might be 16 by 20. Okay. And 16 by 20 is a 4 by 3, right? Rev help, we're drifting. Okay, can you stay? Stay? It's completely wrong. I have a tripod. I just have a tripod, not 2 tripods. I should probably get a second tripod just for the arcade stream sort of stuff. Okay. 20 divided by 5. 16 divided by 3 is 5. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's fine. All right. I guess we'll give this a go. This random screenshot from Ark. A game I don't play, but just saw this scene when we were doing that Twitch bounty, and I was like, that's cool. All right. The crop tool, Shift C, is a straight up aspect ratio field. I think it's fine. All right, so let's do the easy part, the sky. Now that's going to be in the background, so we need to do it first anyway. So I like cobalt. That cobalt blue is almost out, and I should probably just use it up, so that way I don't have a billion tubes of cobalt blue that are half done. They banned us from using, like, music, basically. I'd like more of the light streaming through. We might fudge some of this stuff. Alright. And camera, can you please just stay? Alright, there we go. Alright, should be fine. Cobalt, a little bit of white. And that gets us approximately the right color. It needs to be a little bit lighter, but we'll come back in a sec. This is going to be very, like, this is going to be a little bit less precise of a painting than I normally do. We've got kind of a banged up canvas anyway, and so we should just use this as an attempt to, like, I don't know, try some new stuff. I have no idea what I'm talking about for arcade this week. I feel like I've kind of covered all the stuff that I'd like to, like, that comes up to me, obviously. Maybe I just need to hang out with more artists, because they have things that they like to talk about. Yeah, we're gonna definitely fiddle around with the color of the sky, because it's not quite right, and it needs to be a little bit lighter. It isn't quite right. It needs to be, surprisingly, a little bit more sky blue. Did I wet the canvas with liquid white? No, I'm not Bob Ross. going to be all sorts of in this area. And it's going to be down here as well. So we need to just make sure that we generally get everything. I might mute the desktop audio here in a second, not that there is any playing, and then just watch AGDQ or something in the background. I mean, if you guys can't see it and it's not recorded on the recording, then whatever. That's apparently going on. We got the Vinesauce charity thing going on soon. Very soon, actually. What size canvas do you normally screenshot's still in the way? Yeah, I figured y'all would want to see it. Do you want me to get rid of it? The charity team has been working really hard getting everything situated and together and making it so that way it's going to run smooth. And it's really nice because just me as a streamer, all I have to do is show up and like stream. I didn't even promise that I was going to do anything outside of streaming this year. Every other year I've been like, I don't know, I'll promise I'll do this, that, and the other, and then I don't. So it's just like, this year, I'm not promising to do anything other than stream. And that way, no one depends on me to do anything other than the stream. Because I feel bad that I've let people down in the charity committee. Not that anyone's complained, but I feel bad about it. Because, you know, responsibility and all that jazz. Hype stream is tonight. There you go. Just added a tiny bit of water to this, that way it kind of goes on smoothly rather than like all clumpy. It's almost like watercolors, but with acrylic, so it's like thicker. It's not quite the right color. You're good, Natalie. I actually only started talking about it after you said that the charity hype stream was happening tonight. Because I knew it was happening soon, but just like, I don't know. I'm not even sure what month it is anymore. Like, this year is just happening, and I'm just sort of on for the ride. I'm aware that the charity stream is coming out because there are the hype posts that are coming out. It's like, cool. I need to make sure I actually do something. Thank you for the 100 bits, Silver 9 Wolf. 2019 sure is happening still. For some reason. I feel like we've done more than a year's worth of stuff this year. Did I just say 2019? Pretty sure I did. Just not even sure what year it is anymore. Just could be any year at all. You could tell me it's any year, and I'd probably believe you if you just go something in the vague district of 2020. Because, yeah. Yeah. People really seem to like apps to mid, which apparently it's just called top of mid. I didn't realize that when I named it. People like that one, and they like the receiver one, and they liked Sotenbury. So what that tells me is people like nice, high detailed stuff and less experimental kind of stuff. The experimental stuff rarely gets calls for sales. The more detailed stuff is the stuff that people want to buy. Speaking of which, you should buy some if you're in a place to do so and you want to. This is me like advertising my art subtly. And by subtly, I'm straight up telling you should buy some. Later, Natalie. I had no idea that Rev had a beard. I've had a beard for a while. Roundabouts 10 years. Just, I don't know. My beard is getting like crazy because I'm trying to keep it in line with the rest of my hair. And my hair is crazy because I haven't really gotten a haircut this year. Still to cut my hair earlier this year. I don't remember when. Maybe it was last month. Maybe it was like 2 years ago. I don't know. Sometime recently. That color of blue is ugly. What am I doing? Please stop. Cool. Maybe this is more right. No. That's still pretty bad. I kind of remember, I don't know why I remember that plant looking nicer than it does. But I was just like, that's what I'll do for art this week. And you know what? I should stream more. I'll stream in the morning. I can stream that plant. And it's like, nah. Do you have a catalog of your paintings anywhere? On my website, colinmullen.com. No worries, Starry Sky. This year is happening. You're hyping it up because the narrator told you to remember it. Yeah. Like, mentally in my head, I was like, this is going to be great. This is a great plant. This is an awesome fern. And I'll paint this fern, and it'll be so cool. Because it's like, it's kind of a meme, and it's a joke. But, you know, it's, you know, source assets aren't that bad looking. I mean, I painted apps to mid, and people like that, and I liked that. So, you know, that's cool, right? And then it wasn't. It's like, oh, no. Oh no, this is a problem. Cerulean is not right. I need like I need a blue that isn't this. Fanto? I feel like these these golden paints are like noticeably nicer than my filler paint. The shipping cost is obviously going to be a little bit more if you live outside the States. That's just the nature of things. But and yeah, the fact that you probably can't hang it up because of your apartment. My apartment has a similar rule, but my apartment has a lot of rules that it doesn't follow, so we'll see about that. When the laundry machines, right? This is such a weird nitpick, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. So the laundry machines, right? Washer, dryer, all that. There's like, you can have apartments that actually have them like in the unit, but otherwise you got to use like the community area, which is, you know, obviously a thing and kind of a problem because 2020 is happening and it's happening very close to my apartment complex, in my apartment complex. So, you know, try not to use the community washer dryer because who knows who else has been and what they've been up to. So that's cool. Um, anyway, um, if there's something wrong with it, like it breaks, and I call them, like the front office, I'm like, hey, yeah, there's just an issue with it. It won't start. And they're like, well, have you called the maintenance people for the company that does it? I'm like, no, I haven't. Because I checked my lease and that's your job. In fact, I didn't realize I was the building manager because you know, if I had realized that, I probably wouldn't have called or paid rent. But it turns out it's my job to call them. So I call them. So my point is that I don't feel like I should have to pay rent, but you know, I mean, I apparently own this complex. I'm being gripey right now. Mubot is being very enthusiastic and a very good friend. Well, as your homeowner sounds terrible. Just this apartment complex sucks. Pretty sure that's the one that I was using to clean off my brush. Might have been the one I sneezed in. Let's not think about it too much. And let's not roll back the video. Alright, so then we've got like a it's like a black red. So I should mix up a brown with a blue. But it should be like a brown that's got some like red in it. So I'm gonna throw like a dash of red in. And then fill in the back area. We're gonna try and find a better place. It's part of the reason I'm trying to sell all my paintings right now, so that way I don't have to move them. Alright, so that's a little bit too brown. Thank you for the 100 bits, Silver Nine Wolf. Mubot's a little antsy. Mubot is like, I'm gonna support him so hard. To their credit, they have gotten better. When I called them about the issue, with the laundry machines this time, they were like, I'll get right on it. I think it's partly because Tilda wrote a really, really bad review on Yelp about the place, and they're like, hey, we couldn't help but notice that you wrote a really, really bad review about us, and we're just wondering if there's anything we could do to make things better for you, so you could maybe perhaps change that rating, so we could scam other people. Because she didn't like leave a reason, she just gave a really bad review. Tilda hates this place, and for good reason. So they've been super nice to us for the last little bit. So before you're like, Rev, that's wrong. Trust me, I know. I'm aware of most of the things I do in my life I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing it anyway, and for some reason, it's worked out for me. So you just gotta trust me for a minute. I really should paint this area here. This black is also getting a little chunky, which is a little bit of a problem. You need more subs. That would be great. But also the world's in a rough spot right now, and I'm not going to be like, hey, sub to me. I feel like you get subs by doing things that make it, I don't know, valuable to them. So make good content, get subs. You're wiggling. You're wiggling. You are indeed. Can you still see? You can still see. It's good enough for me for now. You can make it smaller to show more of the canvas. Are we supposed to support good content? I know, it's very surprising, but apparently that's what you should do. Some people tend to, I don't know, support bad content like mine. And I could not tell you why. They just do. You guys are wiggling like crazy. Can you not? Can you just like chill? We're gonna get to a part of this painting where the paint is all wet, and then I just sit here awkwardly twiddling my thumbs for a minute, or I just end stream. I'm not sure which is gonna happen first. Please do this game. Please do 3D Movie Maker. I mean, like, right now I'm painting. So I can't do that right now. Because I'm doing this. I also don't have 3D Movie Maker. I'm pretty sure. Unless if that's, like, built into Windows 7. Because I'm still running Windows 7 for some unknown, ungodly reason. Also, why Windows 3D Movie Maker, of all things? Not to be like your idea, I don't like it or anything, but why? What am I missing in the crazy world of 3D Windows Movie Maker? It's a Yol meme. Well, I'm not Yol, so I'm not going to copy stuff, you know? He can do him, and I can do me, and that's fine. This is way too light. Have you ever considered streaming your own music? It would be great if I could write some more music, but This year is really taking its toll on me. And it's not something I'm particularly great at in the first place. Yeah, Moobot needs to chill. Have you ever considered streaming? No. No. My favorite thing to do, it's something that literally no one knows that I do because anyone who would know that I do it, I guess. I'll hang out with people and they'll be dunking on YouTubers or streamers. And they'll be like, "Man, just hate YouTubers." And I'm like, "Dude, I know. They all suck. Every YouTuber I've ever met, I hated. Just hate the lot of them. There's not a single good one." And the joke is that they don't know what I do for a living. Oh god, this canvas is still wet, so what am I doing? Screwing things up. There's sometimes where I just feel like a flow with art. And this is not one of those times. Like, I'm doing art right now because I need to make sure that I do art right now. And if I just wait for the flow to happen, it's not going to happen. I think the process of you learning music would be fun. Then that might be worth doing. I didn't think about it in that way. And also, like, some people actually know what they're doing. I need to write some new stuff for Arcade because currently I don't have stuff for Arcade. I've just got a list of about 5 or 6 songs that I keep looping, and about 2 of them are like, that's good. You know? But, a majority of them, I'm just like, man, I don't care for this. Like, I stopped using a few of them because I was just like, this is bad. All right, later, Flamidus. Might have to go and get lunch here in a minute, too. We're just going to get this started. Oh, and you're almost falling again. Don't fall. Stay put, please. There's some free synth programs that you could use online. I've got some, but I just don't know. I don't know how to use them. I really don't know how to use music tools. I don't know how to write the kind of music that I'm trying to write. The music that I'm trying to write is chill and not, I don't know, everything go fast, wake up kind of music. Or like evil church music. Like, that's not what we're going for. So, you know, I don't really know how to write the other kind of music. And that's definitely a hang up for me. Good sound. how you know you got some high quality paint, when it makes little fart sounds. I'll go out once I'm like out of all supplies. I think that's where my line is. Like once it's like I literally can't do art anymore, then I'll go out. I like evil church music too, but it's really not the right aesthetic for. I haven't really found the right aesthetic. Like I was listening to some Chumbawamba today because why not? Have I ever gotten paint into my mouth when I was holding the brush? Yes. I probably am getting some sort of plastic poisoning from the amount of paint that I've swallowed in my life. Not intentionally, but just because I like to hold it in my mouth so that way I can have two hands to work on things, and that ends up with you eating paint. Don't do that. It's dumb. And then, are you still wet? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? Do I like Dungeon Synth? Yeah, Moobot is set to like extreme spam mode right now for some reason, which is a little bit intense and a little bit not necessary. My phone is 1 minute and 15 seconds in the past. Refresh might help. Yeah, they should roast you for that because that's dumb to put paint in your mouth. Can the mods calm Moobot down? I'll do it right now. Let me stop the recording. Okay. Give me half a second. Oh, geez. You guys can't see anything at all. I forgot that the screen region wasn't. This has been a great stream. I had the screen region like this the whole time, and I'm like, guys, it's not that big of a deal. I didn't realize it was taking up the whole screen. That's a very different thing. Custom commands, art. And then what's the spam rate? Art 2. Hardcore shill spam chat. Let's get rid of spam chat and just put Boru on. That should be fine. I think like lo-fi music is probably good. People like to chill to lo-fi. All right. Let me take a quick BRB, go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Let me I don't know. Just give me like a minute, 2 minutes, minute 30. We need to let the paint dry anyway, so I'll be right back. Sorry you couldn't see anything for the past however long that was. Sorry. BRB. I'm back, and you guys should be too. Let me get the camera set back up so you guys can actually see. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna get new tape for the camera, because it doesn't seem like it's working. I don't know what kind of music I need. That's part of the problem, too. Is that I need something that's like lo-fi and like chill. I think I was starting to work on a song, and I just kind of stopped. Has Moobot chilled out since I've been gone? What is this? Let me mute the desktop audio while I check on what this thing is. Do. That's not bad. I mean, like, the main thing is that the melody line's kind of bad. Like, that do. It's bad. And I could just kind of... Like, it's kind of flat. Can I just get rid of that? It'd be nice if it went somewhere. The drum is fine. The drums are fine. Moobot, why are you spamming more now than ever? Like, I like the instrument. I like the drum. I like the crackles. But I think that's as far as I got with that. I was gonna do some stuff with guitar, but where are the blast beats? It doesn't really work for like, hey, let's be calm and talk about art. You know? See, that's the thing, is like I know how to write that kind of stuff, but not like this. Moobot, seriously, chill out. I have set him to I'm gonna set him to the lowest possible setting. And maybe it'll stop. But it's like, it's just gone rogue. It's like, no, it's time for supporting me. It's time to support Rev. Just that. Did I not hit save? Maybe it's better now? Maybe it's like... Moobot is a rebel. Moobot has not chilled. I've set it on, like, how often it spams the Boru. So it shouldn't be that often. It was set to the highest frequency there for a bit. And the high frequency is not very good for this. Drums sound good, but they could be a little bit more compressed. Alright. Like, I think the organ is good. But, yeah, where's the... How do I even use this program again? Nope, not that. This? No. That? This? There it is. Alright, where are the drums? The drums are in this one? Okay, the drums are separated by kick and hi-hat snares. So the kick, we can throw, let's just throw like a random compressor on there, like whatever. Okay, that's like making it louder. Fruity compressor, maybe? Like, isn't there a setting for like old radio? Vintage, there we go. We're gonna do the same thing to the kick or the hi-hat. Let's try this. Fruity compressor and just doing like a default setting. That's still real loud, and in fact, it feels like it's got more punch than it did. I don't know if that's any better. Do you want to show us? Yeah, why don't I go ahead and get the screen region up? This stream is like all over the place. Definitely having like a very like frantic kind of day, so that's on point. All right. The drum, so I've got this setting for the, so I've got the kick going here and the hi-hat snares there. And then I got a different one that's going for everything. And the Fruity compressor doesn't really seem to be doing much. We want like less gain. Like no gain. Alright, let's try doing the same thing to the, so it's like 5.9 on a vintage. Oh, this is that. Okay, cool. 5.9. That might be a little bit too much. Weird screen region on the bottom left. Right, yeah, that's from Homestuck. Page number, there we go. Like, that melody line is okay. But it needs to, like, after, like, 2 repeats of it, going, like... Maybe even after 1 repeat of it. I get impatient with music. I feel like it should be doing new stuff like every 5 seconds. I think the standard is like every 3 seconds it should do something new. Something like that. Low pass filtering. We could even like let's just do a different like, can I just like goblin this? Where's goblin? Recorded. Goblin, are you here?
Goblin.
All right.
Goblin.
What if I just like mangle goblin? And go to 4, and then I just throw a grow speed on it. And then we can pretend like I'm actually doing something good with it. We've gotten rid of the original melody line, and now it's just goblin.
Goblin.
Not quite.
Goblin. 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 Goblin.
No, that's bad. What did I show up to? Oh, I don't even know what this stream is anymore, my dude. This is... I need to probably just, like, take a little bit of a break and... No, that's not actually good. We could make that any other sound. We could make that a legitimate sound rather than... What if I do like a little pretty like whatever like doo 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 doo. I love this instrument, the Rhodes. Just like here, let me just like randomly just no. Can you just I'm just gonna go doot 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 and then see if I can sidechain it. I should probably do like longer. Alright, so if we like sidechain that and make it not bad, is that a thing I could do, or is it gonna still sound like crap? Get rid of that little like doot. And then sidechain. You want a sidechain? Let's sidechain you. No, don't record. Stop recording. Alright, now throw that in. Okay, that could be okay. What if it was actually good notes rather than bad notes? Yeah, the sidechain's actually pretty good. That's actually not too bad. But it definitely still does need to do something in a minute, like rather than just keep doing that, and then I need to have like an actual melody line. But God is if I know how to actually do a melody line, or even what that looks like. What does this sound like? This is just gonna be stutters. I think the sidechain is probably where it's at. What is... Okay, that's just annoying to listen to. Why is my mic going out every couple of seconds? I think it's because I'm not talking. You like the whip, whip, whip? We got the drum loop or the whip, whip? We got the this thing. Or we got the... Like, if I could actually, like, do this... It needs, like, a tenor sax line. The sidechain, I kind of agree. And I don't think we can do both. I mean, we could. There's no reason we can't do both. Clone. And then just piano roll. Piano roll? Copy, excuse me. Piano roll. Paste. And then, but you're hooked up to 5. And on 5, we're doing the drum thingamajiggle. Piano? We had that going on. Okay, maybe we make this one go back to 2. I don't know if the compressor is really doing anything. 4 is fine. And then 5 for this one is going to be another gross beat, because this is how you make music. You don't actually do anything. You just throw it through a thing, and then there you go. No, I think that's bad. Why are we making new BRB? We're trying to make music for my arcade channel because there's just like one song, and it's fine. It's just one song. We don't have any grudge against Kevin MacLeod. It just it would be good to have other music. The drum line effect is almost too catchy for background. Yeah, I think that's meant for more like here, hold up. Replace with like yeah, and then okay, hold up. I think it's meant for something completely different. Where is lead? Oh, it'd be cool if I could actually find it. I think there's something wrong with my scroll wheel. I was complaining about it, and then I started noticing it on things other than just Monster Train. And I think it's an actual issue with, like, it goes up a bit. What is this? No. All right, yeah. What about if it's like, what if we just do this piano roll copy, and then we just mute it for half a second, and then we put it on here, and then we make this dude track 5 or whatever. This took way too much time to try and get together. And then it's got to be like much faster. Not that one. Ooh, God, that's awful. Anyway, you get the point. You make something dancey with it. What's the crustiest? Yeah, it's a Darude thing. I think there is one that is like called Anthem, and I can't find it. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, a lot of these are awful. This is like 2000s, like, dude who lives in his mom's basement settings. You don't want to use those. They never end up actually being good. Harmless is okay. I like the Sawyer. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sakura, that's the one. Awful. Oh, right, we need to turn off the, Is this thing got the 4 set on it as well? No, you could be like 1. What's the secret? Do not show alt. Oh, that was something for Town of Nowhere. You guys have already heard it. You just don't realize that that's what it was called. That's awful. Yeah, I don't like any of the pads. Nope. This isn't really too different. Why do I have MP4s in FL Studio? God, I have no idea how to use this program, I'll be real. I think it is pulling from the finished folder. So this is like all stuff. These are like edits and stuff that I've done. Like, this is the Receiver 2 video I did. And this is the, yeah, that. Plant art. That's what we're doing now. This is essentially what we had originally, anyway. Can this be louder? The drums are almost too interesting, aren't they? Too quiet? Try some goblin. Can I just have it loop this bit until we get this bit right? Does anyone actually know how this stupid program works? Because I don't. Like, the Rhodes is definitely one of the instruments that needs to be happening. But I could, you know, instead of using that, I could just go... I need it to, like, detune randomly. Like, I know that sounds weird, but I think I need that. Like, it has, like, a little bit of a swing to it. Like, can you be more crap? Tune. Just a little bit off. Might have to be a little bit more than that. Like, if it did that automatically and didn't do it as dramatically as that, it might be okay. I could probably create an automation clip and just do it that way. Let's see what, yeah, what if we put one right here and then we just go like this? Maybe not as drastic as all that, but just has like little like dips in it like that. What does that sound like? Okay, maybe not quite that dramatic. But we just have little bits where it's just a little bit. A little bit of the lo-fi sound is literally just it being a little bit off. And it probably shouldn't have any sharp peaks like that. That's a little bit too dramatic. This may be just too dramatic in general. We need to just get rid of this. I like the pretty compressor. Is this the best compressor to use? God, as if I fucking know, but like it's pretty. Look at the pretty colors it does. It shouldn't do that much. Maybe use LFO for this instead. If I get rid of that, is it gonna... Okay, so what does that do? What are these settings? If I turn them on, what happens? I have no idea. Feels pretty upbeat for a lo-fi song. You're right. Let's just like crank this all the way to one side and see what it sounds like. What is this doing? That's making it pretty like blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's pretty awful. I don't like that. Tweak your rate to be a little slower. Let's try that. That's a little bit too much. I'm just trying to like crank it to extremes to see exactly what it's doing to it. What BPM are we working with? Like 75, I think, is about where lo-fi is. Yeah, I like that. That's awful. Nope. Yep, that's bad. Yep. No, not any of the sitars. Mm-hmm. Set LFO to pitch, not volume. Was it set to volume? That would explain quite a few things, like how it's getting louder. Is this related to the velocity or the pitch, maybe? What does this do? LFO? Pitch. Oh! That sounds better. It's still probably a little bit too extreme. I could watch you mess around with this program for hours. We should probably crank the levels down just a little bit. Okay, so that's all right. The level is just going insane. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it should probably not be somewhere between here and there continuously. Need to clean off my brush real quick. Give me a sec. I guess we're doing a music stream now. So for lo-fi, is it... I don't listen to enough. Can I just get some rain effect? Or should I just turn up my, like, ASMR vinyl cracking sound 30 minutes? Like, is that not loud enough? Because it feels like it's still, like, I don't know. I could sidechain the rest of the audio to the ASMR. If it goes in the red, you're starting to lose a little quality. So maybe we just, like... It's when it hits a new note that it goes real loud. Okay, a little bit less than that. All right, right in that range seems like it keeps quality. Some goblins. All right, we'll add a goblin.
Goblin.
We'll just, you can just be ignored entirely. Piano roll.
Goblin. Goblin.
You could do something decent with that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's make this awful. All right. And then, what is 5 set to? 5 is like... 5 is a gross beat. So we could throw in a goblin like right about here. No, you need to get rid of this. This whole situation is not. Goodbye. All right, there we go. Now it's just goblin. But it's going to like stutter it weirdly. Let's chill until... Okay. What am I doing right now? Like, legitimately, what am I doing? You know what I hate? I kind of like it. It, like, actually sounds okay. Like, that actually sounds halfway decent. Like, am I wrong? It's like, it's kind of nice. It's like, here, just close your eyes for a second. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Or no, I'll just black out screen. I'll just black out screen entirely. Watch this. Just listen. Just listen. Isn't that kind of alright? It's not good, but it's kind of okay. Make some weird reverb on it. Yeah, let me throw a little bit more reverb on that. You're right. It should have reverb. We should throw some reverb. Where's the reverb? Not a phaser, reverb. Not that one. I like the other one because it's got a little visual graph. And I understand visual things. This is the one that has a little cone. I like this thing. Make it go. Wait, which one did I... Oh, I set it to the master. No, we need to replace that with nothing. And then go to 5. And then put that through reverb too. Where do we want him to be saying goblin from? A large hall, a small studio, a venue, a cathedral. A cathedral it is. Thank you for the 11 months of support, Beaufair. I should hate this.
Will he plot with the goblin? Will he plot with the goblin?
All right, the song needs to progress. So like this melody is fine. The drum beat seems to be fine. Like we can throw in like more goblins every now and then, just at the start of different ones. I like having like the little like drop where like everything like goes into actual like tuning and everything sounds good for a second. But I've done that in like every freaking song that I've written for this channel. So
stop now. Freak me, babe. Come on and dance. Bring me to my...
Well, I should probably save. I haven't saved in a bit. Yeah. No, we're gonna make that a thing. This is how I name things. Alright. So then, like... Alright. No, we'll just have the drum beat stop for like half a second as he screams. Alright, go for it. I don't know if that'll work. We might have to switch that.
This DJ is so funky, man.
Melting to the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ba-ba-ba-do-da, ba-ba-ba-do-da. Freak me, babe, freak me, baby.
Melting...
This
All right, all right.
Oh, are you here? Oh, are you?
It's the lo-fi equivalent to penis music. All right, all right. It's like it's doing its own thing. Like it's completely unrelated to the drum beat that we've got. Just like, what if we just got rid of... Yeah, it's got kind of more of a of Jason Voorhees thing. Let's go back to the screaming. The screaming was fun. The screaming was real fun. Was it a good idea? Absolutely not. We're putting it back in. It's the sound of like slamming your hand in a submarine door while you're at the bottom of the ocean and like some sort of monster is grabbing you at the same time. Listen. Yeah. All right, so those aren't gonna work.
Goblin.
No. We've already got Goblin. We don't need more Goblin. Those are sounds. I don't want sounds. I want random people saying stuff.
This DJ's so. This DJ's.
Yeah, I hate that. Actually. Good. So that's not gonna work. I don't have another sound that I can kind of goblin up a bit. Do I have a clip of Fumus? Let me check real quick. I got Gregorian chanting. Copyright free Gregorian chanting that could be just like goblined up a bit. We got some religious hymns. I don't know if I still have Fumus. I might have deleted Fumus. You want some free Gregorian chanting? Where's the Gregorian chanting in here? Let me find it again. Let me throw some Gregorian chanting in. Let me go and save first, because adding new stuff for this sometimes causes it to have problems. So where's the Gregorian chant? Psalms. Alright, yeah, so just up here, just give me a Gregorian chant right in that spot there. Cool. Okay, piano roll. What if... Alright. Lo-fi Gregorian chanting you can scream to. That's what we're going for now. All right, so we're going to put this in track 5 to make it kind of have a drum beat, and we're going to just start it somewhere in this district, and it's just going to go for, like, ever, apparently. It's pretty awful. Something tells me this isn't the correct way to use Gregorian copyright-free chanting. Let's grow speed it, but let's do something else with it. Like, sidechain Gregorian chant, sure. With, like, some real, like, warbly stuff going on. Like, one of these situations. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Kind of feels like I've got, like, a hearing infection. Like, it doesn't seem good. Anything named Chaos? It's probably good. What if we do this to it? No, I don't think the Gregorian chant is gonna work for this. I think that's actually not gonna work. No, this is not. It's in a different key entirely, and kind of terrible, like conceptually for this song, and shouldn't exist. Just listen to what we've got so far. We don't really have anything that justifies this drop here, and I would love to have something that justifies its existence, but we don't, which means that we might actually have to write actual, like, notes. And that would involve, like, music theory or knowing things. Let's just listen for a minute. See, by like the third or fourth time through, it's kind of like... See, I love it when the drums drop out like that. I'm a real sucker for that. By the way, this song needs to be approximately 15 minutes long. Because arcade topics can be as long as 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, and it's good to have it go a little bit long. So we need it to be somewhere in this line. That's the main issue with this, is just like you can add a pig calling contest somewhere in that song. You have to. Yeah, so we are currently, if all of that was good, we're about a minute into the song. So we just need to do that for another 14 minutes, 9 to 14 minutes, somewhere in that range. Why not just loop? Because it's kind of annoying when it loops, and it's really obvious when it hits the loop.
Oh, yeah.
And it needs to, like, I don't know, songs need to progress. They need to have things happening in them. Like, that's a thing that happens in lo-fi songs, right? You could bump up your chords by a tone for a few loops, then drop it back down. Add a scream break. Sure, let's just have it start screaming. Like, not even gonna, like, try and, like, make it work with the song. Just totally cut out the audio for the just screaming, constant screaming. Yeah, that's a mood right there. All right, let's see what this sounds like. See what you guys think of this. Let's see what it is. All right, here we go. All right, so I don't think that'll work. It's I love how chill it is, and then it just starts screaming. Like, can you imagine me trying to have, like, a conversation about, like, I don't know, art over that? Like, something tells me it's not gonna work. All right, so how about we, why don't we try and do that? Yeah, let's just clone melody. And then, someone suggested we just, like, bring it down, like, a pitch or two. Whip. Let's just have it, let's have it go to here. I don't know. Right about where we left off, sure. We'll have it just be melody 2 for a minute. There we go. Why does it have so many more notes than the previous version did? What's that about? Why are there more notes? What happened? Did I copy it? What does it sound like? Crap. Slowly take away instruments until it's just the melody. That would imply that we have a melody. It kind of sounds sad now. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay, so what if we clone it again, but this time it's brighter, and you make it go up some. So it's currently at F4. Oh, I see. Oh, did you do a shenanigans? Don't do a shenanigans. Do a not shenanigans. F6. Oh. Okay. There we go. And then we'll just, like, plunk it in right here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And then just throw a goblin in there. Is it clear that I don't know what I'm doing yet? Oh. Oh, I hate that. That is gross. Delete that forever. No. No. Please stop throwing the goblins. Maybe less than a whole octave? Yeah, maybe we can, like, just sneak it up a little bit. Like, what if there was, like, a halfway point between the two? Piano roll. Cut. Paste. Alright, so I don't know. Where's the circle of fifths? Hold on. F D? Is D good, or is it like A flat? I forget how this works. It can go to like D minor. Is that in major or minor that I'm playing? Wish I could remember any music theory. All right, so what if this now? Maybe that'll be okay and not bad? Maybe it'll be bad? I'm gonna throw goblins everywhere. All of the goblins. If I don't know what I need to do to a spot, there's goblin. That's gonna be the solution. Don't know what to do? Goblin. Add more goblins. That doesn't sound awful. Major, minor, majestic march. It is D minor. Okay. So if it's in D minor, how did I write something in D minor without knowing how I wrote? How does music? Does that mean that it goes to B now? No, it's in D. Oh man, I need to go back to. Okay, so it's like F sharp? Or B flat? Is that right? You can go to B flat or C. What am I trying to do? Make music that is good. And right now I'm just goblins. You can go to B flat if you want. So first off, does this sound good? It still sounds a little weird, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I think it's because it's not... That is B flat. Right, because A sharp is B flat. I remembered that. It's hard to see the keys. Yeah, you might not be able to see everything Where do you guys cut off? Okay. Currently so the original melody is melody I think it's an F minor to C major D minor. Something like that. It's major 7th minor. 9th F7. Thanks. I definitely did that on purpose. I think I used the auto chord thing because I think I remembered reading when I was writing this progression that 7th chords are really popular in like jazz, and as a result is popular in lo-fi hip hop. And then I've got like this little bit of a trip in the drum. Six, 4, 5, 2, man. As progression, you mean? Wasn't I painting a minute ago? I probably should be doing that. Six, 4, 5, 2 is pretty common chord progression. We could make a new chord progression happen. I mean, why not? I don't know if I really care for this part. Like, it sounds weird, right? I'll go and save regardless. Alright, let's see what, so if we're at... It's alright. We making lo-fi? Apparently. Alright. So 6-4-5-2 is pretty common. So we could add a new part, a new like progression to the song. The song is starting to get stale, and that happens after a while. So let's just make like a new melody. Where is the tool? Where is the piano roll? How does this stupid program work? All right. Melody, but it's like, I don't know, man. Just throwing crap at the wall. All right, cool. All right, so then for this one, I think we want to use the same instrument so it's not like jarring that it switches. But then we like change the piano roll bit. So it was at like F4 right in this region. So I'm just going to put a marker there so I don't forget. Servo9 Wolf, thank you for the sub. Have we considered AI generated music? It's pretty bad. Yes, we have. All right, so Let's do a minor 7 F, because that's relevant to what we've been doing. We've had a F minor 7th, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, he did. All right. That's a major 7th. All right. Just kind of forgot that that's where we got that from. So it's an F for major 7th. And you guys suggested, what was it, 6? Where is 6? It was 6, 4, 5, 2. All right. So if I remember how this works, I want to go like 6 around, so I count around it, or I legitimately have forgotten. So if we're at F, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B now? Just count from F? Or do I count up from F? We don't have to use the circle of fifths for this. So it'd be D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're right. Okay, so let's try that then. And then do we need to be? We do need to like switch these between major and minor in a way that makes sense, but I forget how work. Don't count with the because that's gonna be every fifths. So then I'd be just skipping it. Then 4 is gonna be. Is it 4 from where I was or 4 from where I'm at now? It's probably 4 from where I was. So 4 up from there is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'd be C. And then 2, 1, 2. And then we're skipping the sharps because, so what is, can I just play this? Just the pattern? No, that's bad. Don't you change major minor by swapping the gaps? Just mash the keys? What key is this in? My dude, I have no idea. This part right here is bad. So a 2 gap on top of a 3 gap would be switched to a 3 gap on top of a 2 gap. Yep, those are words. What? This one is bad. Like, what if I just ignore everything that people were saying and do this instead? That's a little bit sudden feeling. Can I make that like minor and I make it not be bad? Like a minor 7th? I like minor. It makes things sound sad. And then I feel like it needs to resolve into something, and I don't know where it needs to resolve into. Probably back to major. You said 6, so that'd be like up a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E? Is it E? That seems really high. Yeah, that's awful. Big gaps between notes switch for small gaps and vice versa to change between big gaps between notes to switch between major minor. All right, so let's just have no gap and then a gap, and that's a big gap as far as this song's concerned. Maybe we go back to the minor for just a second. We go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. D, is it? Wait, what do you mean? Smaller gaps. Vertical gaps. Oh, I see. Yeah. Bigger gaps should be for major minor switches. So, okay. Let's just... Alright. So then it would be DBC. So D is the next one. D is all the way up here. B is relatively close. So we could go minor to D because that's a pretty big jump. And then minor again to B because it's a pretty small gap. And we want to stay in minor. And then you say C, and that's even smaller. So it could be like that. And then you have a big major minor gap there. So it should be not... Why is that bad? What am I doing? No idea. Mabonk, thank you for the 4 months of support. This is also not what I meant. I know a... B flat isn't F and B isn't. I approximate... No, that's not good at all. It's like really out of tune. It sounds real crunchy. It's like, I know what a melody is, and it's somewhere in here, but that's not it. I think I also looked up some like Castlevania music while I was working on this. Why am I gonna call this stream when I upload it to YouTube? I don't even know if I'm going there with it, man. The last one is, oh yeah, it's because it's C sharp. That might be an issue. Can you just be C? Can you just be chill? What if instead of doing what I'm doing, whatever this garbage is, I stop doing that and I just go back to the original melody, right? Or what I call a melody, but it's more like the chord progression. We copy it, then we go back to what we were doing, which is melody, but I don't know, like whatever I wrote that out as. And then we just get rid of these and we just have like the notes, and then we can like bring this up maybe like an octave, and then we get rid of the original, and then what does that sound like? So that'll be like vaguely relevant to what we were doing, but like it's not good. That's like a baseline, yeah. We need to like bring this down. So like F all the way 4. And then we need to probably change instruments entirely if I'm going to make a bass line. Why am I making a bass line? I was trying to make a melody. What am I doing? If you want an easy melody, you can just place notes over the chords. I think you just went Lydian mode now. Well, cool. Lay chords down for the foundation of the melody. All right, let's just go back to the chords and then just... Oh, none is an option. Good. So that means we got like... So what if I went 6 from here? So it'd be like C. Six. I'm really bad at music too. And then the C goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that one should be 2. But that kind of sounds okay, so I'm going to keep it there. And then I should maybe try and figure out where 2 is from. Where's 2 from C? So it'd be like D, E. Notes touching each other usually isn't good. I'm gonna like, yeah, get rid of all of this and then pitch it up. And then D, we could go like, I'm just like vaguely pretending that I know what the fuck I'm doing and hoping that everyone else knows less about what I'm doing right now than I do. And that way it seems like I know what I'm doing. But then people who actually know what they're doing, when they see this, they're going to be like, what the shit? Uh, 3, 4, 5, B. And then it kind of loops back around, so then we just get rid of that, and then we maybe throw this up like an octave or so. Wait, it was at C, so it needs to be like... And then if we put this right here... No, that's still bad. If you want a quick tip, you can bring things up. Maybe don't do such a big leap at the end. Yeah, all right. Because that sounds funky, doesn't it? So instead, we do... back up to C. And then stop selecting everything. Stop. All right, then we just... That's not awful. I feel like it should go on a little bit longer than that. Let's just like copy it a few times and just throw it in there. Let's pretend like I know what I'm doing. The stream. Last 2 notes should go down. All right, so we were at F. We go up from F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are we on C? C is like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could go as high as E, but we've decided not to because it sounds weird. But we've got that E there. Huh. Okay. Well, these lengths of notes are right, but they need to be like... If this was slightly longer, I feel like it would be good. It going from C6 to C7 is like, what? That's weird, right? You can have this as a bar, and then the second bar where the final two notes are different, so you can add that to... Yeah, I think it should be twice as long and do something different. So someone agreed with me in chat, and I'm going to go with that. I'm going to copy-paste it, and I'm going to just drag it to here, and then we're going to have the final note change. The final two notes. So that way it kind of makes what two different people were saying. Correct. So what if it goes up to like... Where does G put us? Is that okay? Let's see. Please don't start that second bar off beat. You know it. It needs to be like over like one little pip, right? Oh, do we not have like the what the hell? Why is it not playing the... It's kind of annoying. What if I change the instrument again? But it's probably okay that like one hand is doing the chords and then the other hand theoretically would be playing a little loop. You also gotta go another pip forward. Okay. I'm like, why is this wrong? Because it doesn't sound right to me. Another pip forward. Because this one is starting one pip into it. So theoretically this one should start... No, you're right. I screwed it up. That's why. Why do I hate it so much? The goblins is still the best part. Yeah. The part where he goes, the goblins. He fought with the goblins. But it's like all distorted and low so you can't tell what he's saying. Can we make the last pip go a little bit longer? Yeah, let's do that on both. It feels very sudden the way it starts, right? Oh, God. Oh, hey. Give me half a second. I need to tweet out that the video went live for After Hours. We might want to stop if that's the case. Which one was it? Oh, it was the multi-stream. There we go. Twitter. Wish Moobot would just, or I wish that Twitter or YouTube, I guess, would just do this without me having to do it, but it doesn't. So why is hashtag Back to the Future trending? It came out 35 years ago to the day. Just a good movie. All right. Anyway. All right, let's change this to not an awful instrument. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think it might have crashed. Did we save that melody? Oh, no. Oh, no. This is Fruity Loops. And an ancient fucking version of it. I got this version of Fruity Loops when I was about, I want to say 18, and I've just like put it on a flash drive and moved it to the next computer every single time since I was a teenager, and this program has just been following me around for the past like 2 decades almost. Oh no. Oh, is stream gonna die? Oh, hey. That seems bad. I have to move very carefully because my computer is not happy. What is that? Oh, that's my art. I need to keep that open. Rev. Hey, Natalie. I don't need this open right now. Close Steam. I'm closing things as fast as I can. Oh, God. Discord, you could go away. Are we good now? Rev, what are you doing? Wrestling my computer. What are you doing? Chrome could end. Chrome, please stop. Firefox, why are there 8 tabs of you? Who runs Chrome and Firefox? I prefer Firefox, but a lot of extensions only work with Chrome. No, this is I might have to close that once I'm allowed to. I notice it isn't responding. All right. We good now? It's saying right about like 20-30%, which is that's a lot better. That's what my CPU percentage should be at, right? Close GIMP? Yeah, I should probably do that. Export as desktop reference arcade. Okay. Big. I was painting. Do you remember the part of the stream where I was painting? That was a thing that I was doing at one point during this stream. All right, we good now? You happy little camper now? That's lovely so far. Thanks. That's my reference photo. It actually looks like this. which is definitely a thing that's happening. Fruity Loops again? Alright, let's go back to this. And let's see where we lost our, Have you ever thought what's working with oil pastels? Yeah. Genuinely liking the music part of the stream. I think if I'm ever gonna add new music to Arcade, I'm gonna have to do it again. So let's see where we were at. Do we still... Why is it... What? Oh, no. Oh, okay, it's fine now. This is the chillest stream. Thank you, Rev. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So I think we lost the I think we lost Hi, Abigail. Hi. I think we lost the little melody that we were working on. Abby's here. All right. Let's just start with a completely different instrument. Actually a melody. I swear I know music, my dude. Cool. We could probably get rid of the non-copyright infringing Gregorian chant. We probably don't need that anymore. Let's just like play random notes with random Hi, Abigail. Do you want to sing? Do you want to be the lead singer for this band? Well, don't be bashful now. Your mom will be home in just a moment. Abigail. Hi. Yeah, do a little scrunchy. I love you. She kind of forgets how to be a cat sometimes. So she just flops over. Abby, I have to stream. Why did the notes go weird there for a minute? All right. Nope. What is this set to? Is this set to be in some weird, yeah. Put it in like 7. I'm just trying to find good instruments. That could be a good bass. Let's go to the melody. Oh. Texas now mandates all residents wear masks due to COVID-19, punishable by a fine of $250. Okay. Good. Abigail. All right, so then we just bring this down to like F3, and then we just get rid of all of this junk. Bam. Bass line installed. And we can put it in somewhere about here, because the song starts getting boring about there. So let's go. That's maybe too low. Let's bring it up to like actually F4. All right, let's see what we can do with this. It's too loud. What is 6 again? Where is 6 even in this? Because it kind of just makes me feel like I've got like an ear infection. And that's usually a bad sign in a song, if you get that aesthetic going. Where is it? Nope. There it is. No, that's not it. There, this, that, this. Is this? Is that? There it is. All right. What is 6? Is it this? Is that what it's hooked up to? No, it's hooked up to 6, right? Yeah, it's hooked up to 6. Okay, cool. So it's hooked up to that. It's because of the, if we sidechain it, maybe. I think we actually have to keep it as simple as just like a regular note with no like nothing interesting going on. We could just throw a compressor on it. Maybe like the same compressor as the kick. And that should be fine. I don't know. Maybe. Is it 2? Is that what the kick is? Is the kick 2? The kick's 2. What if we begin this song? Like, I love the idea of like... Did I listen to your last idea? The Divine Comedy thing? Yeah. Sidechain the 808. I don't have any 808s. I don't know how to get an 808 or how to make one. Sidechaining an 808 is a thing I could do if I had an 808 to sidechain. Do I have 808s? Are they just hidden somewhere? Maybe we should keep fucking around with the bass. Maybe that's not right yet. I mean, like, it being on that level is probably correct. We could just, let's crank the bass for a minute. Take out the gross beat entirely. Just replace it with nothing. And then replace the actual sound from the thing. If anyone's got recommendations on how to do a good 808, I will happily take them. Nope. Isn't 808 a drum synth? Yes. I thought it was a type of sample. The drum line I'm pretty happy with. And the chord progression is okay. It's a FPC preset if you have that plugin. I don't know where I'd even begin to look for that. These are the things that I've got. If it's one of these, then I've got it. Otherwise, I don't have it. Because this thing, like I said, has followed me like a like haunting ghost for decades now. And I can't escape it, so I've just made peace with it being in my life. Again, like a ghost. Cursed to have Fruity Loops continuously in my life. With no idea how to use it or what it does. And then people go, oh, you can write music? You've been in bands before. And I'm like, I mean, yes, well, technically no, but maybe. Who knows? On the left side of that screen, it's right under there, under FL. Okay. Slayer. FL Slayer. FPC? And then Polka? Ambient Ground? What? Ooh, kit loops. 808 loops. This? Well, I didn't know this feature existed. You know what I did know existed? Fruity Dance. Check this out. She just sort of... You got like a little anime waifu, and she can just be here. She does that. She's just a little dance. She's doing great. You can't see her. Oh, she's like above the screen. Hold up. What if I do like a Homestuck screen res? Can you see her now? No, she's invisible. She's there. She's just doing a little like wavy dances. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't, like, why you can't see her. She's actually above everything. She's dancing on my transition button right now. I can move her around. She exists. She does. Hold up. I got an idea. There you go. I don't know why I can't actually show you the real thing, but... How'd she pop up? I don't know, I just added her. Anyway, replace her with FPC. And then... Jazz... I don't really want to loop, I just want it to be able to, like, what is ambient groove? I mean, it's pretty cool that there's, like, loops here for me. That solves a lot of my problems. Oh, God. If I go with one of the loops, then I can at least figure out where the 808 is. Because I don't know what setting it's under. Where was it? There it is. Alright, so this. That's the kick drum that we really want there, right? Why is it a different sound sometimes? Abigail. Abigail. Uh-huh. Hi, Abby. These are definite. Yeah, this doesn't sound good. Abigail. You brought a toy? You want me to throw it? But you've put it 3 feet away from me, and you're rubbing up against me until I throw it? It's too far. Abby. Okay. I think we should just go back to, like, making a bass. No? Okay. Well, that's good to hear. It's good to know your opinion, Abby. I wouldn't be able to write a song without you. Abigail. Oh, wait, hold up. That could be useful. Maybe those boxes on the 4x4 grid and the drum machine, you can change the sound? Yeah. What if I, move these up to, like, F4 or whatever? Abby. Oh, you're just a bit much right now. I love you, though. I really do. I can't play right now. I'm working. Not doing any of the things I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm doing one of the things I could be doing. I know. It's a problem. It's called ADD. Yeah. Am I making excuses? I am. Ooh. Violently bad. Abigail. Alright. You want it? There it goes. Woo! There it is. Do the toy. Sampled Muse. Well, you didn't bring it all the way back. That's way too loud. Abby. Alright, let's just get rid of some of this stuff, because I don't even know what half this shit is from. Why is this here? Abby. Abigail. Abby. Does it have to be like this every day, Abigail? Hold up, chat. Hold up. Abby. Oh, the tape's on the thing. There we go. Abigail. You want me to throw your toy? Come here. You ready? You ready? Abby, you ready? Get it. Bring it back. Good girl. Alright. Go get it. You got it? You're doing great, kiddo. Sometimes she remembers how fetch works. Now is not one of those times. Herman knows how to play fetch. Abby does not. She's complaining at me for not throwing the toy again. It's still on the other side of the room. She's having a hard time with it. She's doing her best. Abby, why did you put it in the trash? Don't put it in the trash. It's your favorite toy. It's not trash. It's toy. Alright, I got it. There you go. Go get it. That's awful. Right, so none of the harmless things are working. So let's replace it with this. Can we make one? No, we shouldn't try and make one because it's gonna sound like too artificial. And this needs to have like this was played once by some band that you've never heard of, and it's like your great-great-grandfather's favorite jazz band, but then someone that has no idea how to do music has like thrown a shitty drum beat on it, and now it's music again, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's great. This is my favorite song." It seems like I might have to go in a minute to play with Abby. Os 3 is fine, or 3ox is fine. God, I hate how the goblin bit's actually somewhat legit. Abigail. She just gets excited. Hi, Abby. Boop. The Goblins bit sounds like an actual professional musician made it. I agree. It actually sounds kind of decent. I mean, I did use a preset, didn't change it at all, and just threw, like, Leonard Nimoy singing, "Well, he fought the goblins!" Will there be another stream tonight? Yeah, I'll do another one in a couple hours. Same time as usual. I don't know what we're doing. Either Danganronpa or Homestuck, probably. Because I haven't done either of those in a bit. Are there other games that I'm playing that I haven't done in a bit? I think pad 4 was fine. Hollow Knight? Depends on what you guys want to see. My summer car is good, but my summer car is best when the year isn't like this. One shot as well. You can barely hear it, right? Is it just me, or is it just like barely audible? I might need to like crank it up in the mix depending on which one I'm doing. Seven or 6 p.m. PDT. Which one of those is New York time? Is that 9 p.m. New York time? So that'd be 8 p.m. my time. So I could make sure I host them at the end of the stream, because most of the time I end around 8 anyway. All right, well, we definitely made some progress on it today. There are better songs that have been written in the course of humanity. It's 2 minutes long now. Jesus Christ. Let's just listen to the whole thing. Check the art. Let's check the art while we're listening to it once through. Lixa, thank you for the art. It's the first half of this stream where I was like trying to find the fern to do a painting of it and then realized that I just hated it. And chat became Catholic because of just how absolutely beautiful it was. Thank you, Lixa. Remember the fern? You should. Thank you, Lixa. I mean, if I can even make it 5 minutes long and then just have it repeat at like a 5-minute interval, that would be pretty acceptable. This is single-handedly the most derailed stream I've seen. Yeah. Yeah. Will there be a highlight video of this? I don't even know how to make a highlight video of this. That's okay. It's not too repetitive, and if I'm talking over it, I don't think you'll notice how repetitive it is. The key to a good arcade song is that it's not very interesting. But it's just interesting enough that it's better than just dead air. Like, let me just say something smart sounding, like, man, this year has really been happening quite a bit, and, you know, I think it's important that you do art, and that's a little bit loud, isn't it? That is a little bit loud. There we go. Do we need to add the screaming back? Just the part where it just starts screaming incoherently, repetitively? I don't know. We might. It's all right. The paint needed some time to dry. It is dried now. I could go back to painting, but I should probably stop because Tilda's about to be home. So why don't we call it there? Hopefully you enjoyed whatever the fuck this was. If you did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. I don't even know if I'm uploading this to Arcade. Screen breaks, please. Screen breaks. Screen breaks. Well, that does sum up the stream pretty good, honestly. Just the, where is it? Vocals? Where are you at? Legacy, vocals. Ah, there you are. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. Until then, wait, where the fuck is it?
Now for a break.
Sure, close enough.